Whew, boys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all clicking on this video and tuning in with your boy. So we're out here just kind of this little like park thing, kind of just sitting outside, just relaxing, chilling, just catching a little vibe. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, we're just over here at this little like, I don't know what to call it exactly, but I don't know. It's in the morning time, it's not that cool, but at nighttime, like when all the lights and stuff and all this, you can see like the city lights and everything back there. This is a real cool area, but just like to come out here and just chillax sometimes, just sit. It's real close to the crib, so we just come out here and just relax, kind of chill out, take a little moment. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Right. So moved over here in the shade. So this little kind of picnic area type of table thing. Get out of the sun and shit. I don't know if any of y'all are in fucking Minnesota. Brother, man. Really goddamn ridiculous. This heat, it's nuts. Usually it's hot as fuck here, like in the summertime, like it's real humid and stuff, but this little heat wave, weather system, whatever the hell has been going on this week has been ridiculous. I mean, it's so goddamn hot. So as you step outside, you start sweating. It's actually kind of nuts. But really one thing I want to talk to y'all about is this kind of feeling. I don't know, I had it before I started recording these videos specifically, but it's just being scared of like doing what you want to do. You know, like everyone has that kind of feeling of like, you know, you're scared you're gonna fail. You're scared that, you know, your family, your friends, the people close to you are gonna understand kind of what you're doing. And that's not even just making YouTube. That's a new career. Maybe you want to be a professional gamer. Maybe you want to, you know, kind of whatever the situation is. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, just doing, just kind of, you know, not knowing exactly kind of where to start or what to do is definitely kind of a feeling that I think a lot of us have. You know, you kind of get that emotion of like, you know, you don't really know when to start. You're kind of scared of people judging you and all that kind of shit. But I think as you get older, you just realize that nobody really cares, you know? Obviously, like your immediate family and stuff care about you, but like normal everyday people in your life, like if you're vlogging at a Walmart or if you're just moving throughout your regular day, like nobody cares about what you're doing. They might like stare and look real quick, like just to see what's going on, like, but nobody cares about what you're doing. So it's like, just start. You know, for me, it was starting these YouTube videos because it's always something I wanted to do, but I was just like, you know, I didn't know if people were gonna watch. I didn't know kind of what I was like worried, like, well, what if my family sees it and like they're like, oh, this is stupid. But it's like, you know, they can think that, but who cares? You know, it's your life at the end of the day. It's not your mom's, it's not your brothers, it's not your sisters, it's not your girlfriends, it's not your grandma's. It's your life. You know, at the end of the night, when you lay your head down, you have to deal with the choices that you make every single day. So make ones that you're proud of. You know, make ones that make you think. Make ones that, you know, when this whole life is said and done, that you'll look back and be like, I would make that again. So yeah, if you're kind of worried about, you know, what people are going to say or that kind of stuff, it's like just start. You know, just pick up the camera, record. If you want to do gaming, just start record. Like whatever you want to do, just start. No one's really going to care. And like I said, at the end of the day, it's your life. This is what you want to do with it. So, you know, do you want to keep living for other people and kind of living their life, which obviously isn't making you happy? Or do you want to take a shot in the dark and, you know, maybe be able to live your dreams? That's kind of the situation that I was in. Not really. I mean, I had a decent job. Like, that wasn't in like no crazy financial position, but like I was just tired of this 9 to 5 like rat race, like living paycheck to paycheck and just like going to work, and you're at work all fucking day. And then when you get off work, like you have no time to do the shit that you really want to. I mean, you do, you kind of just procrastinate and stuff, but it's just like Monday through Friday, like that shit sucks. You're living for the weekend. I kind of just got tired of it. So I was like, let me just start, you know, let me get this stuff and just start hitting record. I mean, the worst thing that'll happen is nothing. You know, you'll still work at the same job. You'll still live in the exact same place. You'll still have the same friends, but at least you know that you tried. But the best thing that can happen is you get a chance to live out your dreams, you know, and why would you not take that chance? I get it's scary. Everyone's scared of the unknown. You don't really know what's going to happen. But I mean, you know, why not? You know, you get one shot at this life thing, and life is really short. So do what makes you happy. Do what you want to do. Make choices that you'd be proud of at the end of the day. And again, this is your life. You're not living for anybody else. You know, at the end of the day, you have to answer for the choices that you make. So make those choices count. You know, yeah, make them count and do what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one that can do that. You know, I think a lot of us look for validation in, you know, likes and other people and significant others, whatever the case may be. And you can't pour from a cup that's empty. You know, if your cup's not being filled, if you're constantly pouring into other people, that's not really going to sustain you for long, because you're going to burn out. You know, you can only do that for so long, and you have to do things that make you happy at the end of the day. So kind of just rambling on at this point, but yeah, I just kind of just want to leave y'all with, yeah, whatever you're kind of like battling in life, like you're kind of scared to start, whether it's YouTube or gaming or boxing, I mean, whatever the situation is, just start. You know, the worst thing that can happen is nothing. The best thing that can happen is all your dreams come true. And the worst feeling in the world is regret. The worst feeling is, man, what if I did that? What if I went to that concert? What if I went to that movie? What if I asked that girl out or that guy out? You know, so don't try to limit those as much in life as possible, because you don't want those to stack up. You know, you don't want to be on the wrong side of 50. Like, wow, I could have, you know, really taken so many advantages in life that I chose not to, and now you're sitting there constantly regretting it. So just start. If I could leave you with one thing, just start. It's your life. You have to live with the choices you make. So make the choices awesome. That's pretty much it. All right, y'all. So yeah, like I said earlier, it's Saturday, so we're kind of just moving around. I got to run to Walgreens and grab some water and shit. Y'all will see that I'll record it a little bit. I'm going to see a movie, and then yeah, it's really about it. Grab some food after for sure, and then probably head back to the crib because, like I said, it's hot as balls out here. But yeah, love y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching another video. Kind of hanging out with y'all, but yeah, like I said, just start. You know, it's your life. Grab it by the balls and twist it. All right, love y'all. Fuck, holy shit, boys. It's hot as fuck out here. Good Lord. Eesh. Got the water. Let's get the fuck out of here. Right, so this is after the fact. So I got here at AMC and I totally forgot to hit record. But I went and seen the invite with Seth Rogen. So this clip and the one of like the after review will look kind of different, but yeah, forgot to record that shit. I had it in goddamn photo mode and not record mode. But we're here at AMC right now at the Young Little Shaboopy. But yeah, we just going to see the invite with Seth Rogen. He's not my favorite kind of actor. Like I like him in that one with he's and James Franco where they're making fun of Kim Jong-un. Kind of cool. But yeah, we'll kind of go check it out and see what it's talking about. I'm making this after I've already seen the movie, so I'm trying to like make it seem like, oh, I've never seen it, but like I'm gonna go see the movie with Seth Rogen.
Whether I might ask you.
Yes.
Ooh-wee. Wow. Not gonna lie, I was pleasantly surprised. Seth Rogen kind of did his shit in there. He's just like Seth in there, so like don't go watch him be like, oh, the acting was great, but like it is hilarious, super funny. Everyone in the theater was laughing. Yeah, it's a really good one. I'm not gonna lie. If y'all definitely want to check it out, it was really good. I would highly suggest it. That shit was pretty fantastic.